Hey guys, it's Nikki and welcome back to my channel. So sorry it's taken me so long to post since my last upload, but I'm back today with a very highly requested video. So if you can't tell from the title, this video is going to be how to start a YouTube channel slash like how I personally film and edit my videos. I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys lately asking like what's the best way to film, what kind of equipment do I use, what kind of editing software do I use. So I decided to make a little video covering all of that. So hopefully I answer all your questions today. So that all being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the video. So first I'm going to talk about the equipment that I use to film. I use a Canon T3i. It's a DSLR camera. This is the same camera that I've used to film since the first video that I posted. Now I upgraded to a Canon, I think it's a 50mm EF f-stop 1.8 lens. That was a mouthful. I believe that's what it's called. I'll just put it somewhere down here so you guys can read it. I recently just purchased this lens and I'm absolutely loving it. I love how it like blurs out the background so nice, and it just makes my videos look a little bit more like professional and just like a better quality. So for you guys who are just starting out on YouTube, I definitely recommend just starting off with a simple point and shoot camera. You don't have to go for anything too expensive, and then when you realize that you want to keep making videos, I would definitely like do some kind of camera investment. I got my DSLR off of eBay. It was like $200 or $300 cheaper than what I would have gotten it brand new, and although it was used, it came in such a great quality. I didn't notice any like wear or tear on it, so it's just been really working out great for me, and I'm so glad that I made the decision to buy it used. But that's all personal preference. If you have the money and want to make the investment to go ahead and get a camera to start your channel, then that's completely fine. Go ahead and do that, but don't feel like you have to have a top of the line camera to start your videos. As far as some other equipment that you can get to film your videos, I have a tripod that I use and it is working out like amazing. I used to take my camera and just stack it on a whole bunch of books and use that kind of as a tripod, but it really wasn't practical, and like you guys will see like a lot of like panning effects that I use in the video. That's just my camera on my tripod and me just like pulling it across, like pulling the little lever. It works great for me, and so I'm very glad that I invested in a tripod. It's making my life so much easier when it comes to filming videos. One thing that actually came with my tripod when I bought it was a little camera remote, and it's really cool. It's like a little remote that is connected to a cable that plugs into your camera, and I use it to take like thumbnail pictures. I use it to get myself in focus before I film a video. Something else you can invest in is artificial lighting. I actually use natural lighting because I feel like it just works best for me. If you are someone living in some part of the world that natural lighting isn't so dependent. If you live somewhere in the world where natural lighting isn't too dependable, then I would definitely consider getting artificial lighting. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is my filming setup. So my filming setup is pretty much the same every time. I used to film sitting on the ground and just like had it pointing to like my nightstand in the background, but now I just have a little chair that I place in front of my tripod, and then I take some crates that I have in my room and I stack them up behind me just to like create a pretty backdrop, and that's pretty much all I do for my filming setup. One thing to keep in mind when you're getting your filming setup ready is to make sure that you have a nice, clean, and bright background. I made the mistake of filming my first video at night. It was not a good idea. I had like Christmas lights in the background and like a lamp that I use as lighting. It was dark. The quality wasn't that great, and it just did not turn out that great. So I definitely recommend, if you do want to film with natural lighting, to kind of like choose a time during the day. For me, it's around like 11 to 1 is the best time to shoot because the sun isn't doing weird stuff. It's like high in the sky, but it's not like too bright, and it just like brings out the best quality videos in my opinion. I think it's also important where you place yourself in your filming area. You want to make sure that the sun isn't like beaming on your face and creating like weird shadows. So I actually always like position myself to have my windows on one side of my face, and then like if I want to create a shadow, I don't have curtains, so I just kind of like close my blinds a little bit. You just have to work around with it. You'll figure out what works best for you, but yeah, just toy around with your lighting and practice a few times before you start uploading your videos. And if you ever feel that you're not like super happy with your quality, then you don't have to upload. Don't feel obligated. Only post what you feel comfortable with and what you're happy with. Alright you guys, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is my editing. So as a lot of you guys probably know, I recently got the iMac 27-inch monitor. So it's a pretty big screen, really great for editing and like viewing pictures and all that good stuff. That's kind of part of the reason I decided to get it. I do use iMovie to edit. I don't have Final Cut Pro. iMovie works perfectly for me, not too complicated. I'm still kind of like trying to figure out video editing. I can't even talk. I'm still trying to figure out video editing, and Movie Maker is just like my pace. It has just enough stuff for I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it's really important to add cool stuff in your videos, like transitions, add some cool music. I even have like the panning Ken Burns effect in some of my videos. You'll also probably see little pop-up bubbles that say little things that I make, depending on like what video I have. I'll like put little captions in it. Adding cool video animations just keeps your viewers like interested. They love to see like moving stuff come across the screen, and it's fun and interesting, and you just can't take your eyes off of it. Bright colors keep your attention. So anything like that that you can do to kind of enhance your videos and make them look like more cool and exciting to watch is definitely a good idea. So I believe that is all for this video. I think I covered most everything. Let me know in the comments below if you have any more questions, and let me know if I covered everything or if I missed some stuff. I tried to answer all the questions that I got, but there were a lot of them and I couldn't really remember everything, and I tried to write some down, but you know, my memory is like not the best. If you want a part 2, just let me know and I can definitely get that video out for you guys. So I think that's all for me today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope the rest of your week is as lovely as you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!